So I have to say that I have been empowered all my life, you know, because my first job was when I was 20 years old. And my first boss was the president of my country that was fighting a lot about changing Colombia's image. And that was his obsession. And he was that obsessed that a very young woman was leading the change about changing Colombia's image. Then I jumped I have been living in 7 countries, and to be honest, I've been living in Asia, in Latin America, in North America, in Europe, and I have never been discriminated because I am a woman, because I am Colombian, whatever. I think you deserve it. That's my position, no? Maybe in the past was quite different. What I feel is that today we have all the vías to lead, but of course, the challenge is to have the same conditions. That's not easy to see because, for example, there are a lot of regions in Africa and Latin America, in the Middle East. Maybe there are a lot of women that are CEOs, but their salaries are lower rather than if you go, or if a man were there, maybe the salary would go up 25%. So I think that's a challenge we have. Not for being a women, it's because of equality of conditions. And today, when we have millennials, centennials, new generations, I think it's not only about women and men, it's about diversity, to have diversity of opinions, linguistic opinions. It's very nice when you go to the universities here in Spain. Doesn't matter that it's that are based here in Spain, but when you go to IES, to IE, to ESADE, there is a lot of multicultural scenarios that are coming away. So that's amazing. So I think when you go to the UN system, you see, for example, SDGs startup competitions for women. You have a lot of UN women programs held in the Middle East, in Africa. So I think we have a lot of bias. Our challenge is, I can address 2 challenges. The first one, maybe our challenge is to have the same conditions than the other ones. So if I am a CEO, okay, I am a CEO, but I have the same salary and the same conditions as my other colleagues, because normally speaking, it doesn't happen. So I think that's a challenge. And on the other side, regarding innovation and digital transformation, we don't know the new jobs, you know, because normally speaking, this year I was looking for new jobs and in order to do a presentation in Fitur, and today we don't know what are the new jobs or the new talents that are coming. So if you see, it's not for the tourism sector, because in tourism, because it's the most human economic sector, it's very easy not to replace a human being, because of course my smile, the way I touch you, everything adds value to the experience of a tourist. But when you go to machines or to Ford or to another type of industries, there is a big challenge, because it's not about women and men, it's about technology and machines that are replacing jobs of people. So I think that today the conversation is not only about women and men, it's also about how you can include technology for good, technology to help to develop new and more advanced skills for people, and to develop a more sustainable and a more techy world, but of course based on innovation, of course.